of time. Good. You good? Okay. Good morning, everybody. My name is Dave Evans. I am the director of the Fire Academy, and welcome. Thank you for joining us for the graduation of Class 273. At this time, on behalf of the Deputy State Fire Marshal, Maribel Fournier, and Fire, welcome to the commencement for graduation for Class 273, the Massachusetts Firefighting Academy's Career Recruit Firefighting Program. At this time, here we go again. I usually have my deputy do this, and the last couple he's asked me to do them, so here we go. At this time, I ask that you please join me in welcoming our presiding officer for today's ceremony, Deputy State Fire Marshal Maribel Fournier, accompanied by the official party. Please join me now as we welcome the chiefs for the graduating recruits. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, please rise and help me welcome Class 273's entrance and the posting of the national and state colors. Bagpipe. Bagpipe. Class 273 was led in by Lieutenant Joe Mazzola of the Framingham Fire Department. Thank you, Lieutenant. And please remain standing for our national anthem. Please remain standing for the invocation, which will be delivered by Chaplain Mark Tremblay of the Harwich Fire Department.
As we begin this special weekend in our country, Memorial Day, we remember those who have died in service to our country. Remember those who have died in service to their communities as well, those who have given of themselves to save innocent people. We remember those who were in the fire services who went away to World War II, those who came home, and all the subsequent wars since then. We keep a moment of peace and silence. God of peace, bring your peace to a violent world, peace to the hearts of all men and women, peace among the nations of the earth. Turn to your way of love those whose hearts and minds are consumed with hatred. Comfort and console us, strengthen us in our journey, in our work, among others, to bring peace to their lives and security. To work with wisdom and courageously, tirelessly for a world of true peace, most especially in the communities we are called to touch the hearts of all. We pray this in your most holy name. Amen.
Please be seated. Welcome again. Again, my name is Dave Evans. I am the director of the Fire Academy. And the last time they asked me to do this, I actually knocked a microphone over, and I won't do it this time. I'll try not to. But I would be remiss if I didn't take just a moment to thank a few different people that are here today with us. If you look around, you will see gentlemen and women in white or in blue, or in some of them are in the red polos today. Those are our instructors, our crib guys, our facility guys. This place doesn't run without them. They are the best at what they do. Thank you so much for what you do, and this today wouldn't be here without it. Thank you. You were also greeted by two young ladies as you entered. That you probably got a program as you came in. They are our administrative assistants for the Career Recruit Program, Christine Dansereau and Kyla McKenzie. Thank you. I'm going to take just a few moments to introduce the people up here that make up the official party. To my immediate left is Mr. Dennis Ball, our Career Recruit Coordinator. Next to him is our Deputy State Fire Marshal, Maribel Fournier. You've already met Chaplain Mark Tremblay from the Howard Fire Department. Our guest speaker, Dean Melanson, Deputy Chief from the Hyannis Fire Department. Paul Medeiros, who is a lieutenant for the Hyannis Fire Department, but also the chair of the Mass Fire Training Council. And Chris Rizzo, one of our assistant coordinators for our Career Recruit Program. And at this time, it's my honor to introduce Deputy Fire Marshal Maribel Fournier.
Good morning. On behalf of the Department of Fire Services, I'd like to welcome you to the graduation of Career Recruit Class 273. Before I begin my comments, as it was mentioned earlier, I want you to be sure to take a moment this weekend to remember those who gave the ultimate sacrifice over this Memorial Day weekend. I'd like to thank the department and their hardworking staff on guiding another class successful to graduation today. As mentioned, our administrative staff and our instructor staff, who's here today and who's out in the drill yard every day, were a key part of making sure that you were successful today. Our instructors are experts in the field, and we are very fortunate to have many years of experience. I'm sure you had a combination of retired and current career firefighters who are working on the job every day, who take time to work here at the Academy every day to make sure you have the best training in the Commonwealth. I'd also like to welcome and thank the fire chiefs for their continued support and recognizing the importance of training. We are fortunate to have the support of the Executive Office of Public Safety, who supports our budget and our ongoing training here on a yearly basis, and the legislature. Today we have Representative Gouvet with us here today. Thank you for your support and continued support over the coming years. This day could not be possible without the strong backbone of your friends and your family. They helped you through this journey. Their support and sacrifices make sure you were successful in completing this 10-week course. Your hard work and your early mornings and long nights, I'm sure some of you had your lunches packed for you, played a key role in you becoming and reaching the goal of becoming a firefighter here today. Today you'll leave here as a firefighter, but don't forget that the Academy, DFS, is always here to ensure that you continue with your training. There's always something new to be learned in the field. There's something new always coming up. You'll see it on the news every day. You only learned a tidbit of what you need to know ongoing. So please come back and continue with your training. Be sure to continue with your training and make sure we look forward to having you coming back here. Some of you may become instructors someday, may become a hazmat tech. We look forward to having you come back and support the fire service. Enjoy this moment and congratulations on your hard work.
At this time, I'd like to call upon Lieutenant Paul Medeiros of the Hyannis Fire Department and Massachusetts Fire Training Council to present the Richard N. Bangs Outstanding Recruit Award.
Thank you. The Richard M. Bangs was the chairman of the Massachusetts Fire Training Council for many years. Upon his retirement, the council voted to name the Outstanding Student Award in his honor. The Career Recruit Training Curriculum is designed to train and evaluate students in the basic skills of the firefighting profession. This course is demanding both academically and physically, and completing it is an accomplishment worthy of recognition. In each class, there is one student selected who has excelled in the training program, and this student is named as the outstanding student of the class. This award is based upon the student's total academic score, successful achievement in both academic and practical skills, testing, and evaluations. At this time, I'd like to invite Chief Stephen Salmon of the Hopkinton Fire Department to join us on the stage. I am pleased to present the Richard N. Bangs Award to the outstanding student of Recruit Class 273 to Firefighter John D. Riviera of the Hopkinton Fire Department. Come on up.
Stand right between you so they can get a picture. See?
Cricket, did I sign off on this? We got the right guy? Okay. Motley crew here, so I just want to make sure. Thank you very much. Way to go. Hey. Good job, man. Outstanding.
Congratulations. So as I said, the deputy marshal, deputy academy director usually gets, obviously you can tell that I don't do this all the time. My deputy usually comes up here, and we were talking before I came down here how to invoke or give a little more juice to this program, you know, try to surprise some people. And we have a pretty structured program, so I don't forget, they put it in a notebook for me. So I said to him, you know, usually he has these really fancy things that he wants to add in and do different things. And I said, how do you want to do it this time? And he goes, well, why don't you have the outstanding student come up and give a speech? It's a good idea. John, come on up.
I got it. It's written right there.
It's written right there.
Good morning. The Fire Academy has actually prepared a speech in this binder for me to read. It's been a good 10 weeks here. You start off coming in not knowing anything about firefighting except that you want to do it. And you start off learning how to put your air pack on, how to get dressed, and all the little things that you go, well, that's not very hard. And then you do it wrong, and you get corrected. And by week 2, you're doing it right. And you can start to do some more complex things. So you pick up a ladder, and you throw the ladder, and you go, oh, this isn't too difficult. And then, of course, you'll do it wrong. And by week 3, you're doing it correctly. And this pattern continues until by week 10, you're feeling pretty proficient with all the things you've been trained to do here. But of course, this is only the beginning. And all these skills you've learned are merely the foundation and the start of your career in the fire service. And so us, Class 273, we have to take all the skills we've learned here, all the knowledge we've gained. We have to go out, we have to apply those, and we have to further our skills and knowledge, learn more, get better, improve, and continue to serve all the communities we come from. Thank you.
He read it very well. No. At this time, I'd like to call up our guest speaker. Deputy Melanson I know he works with Hyannis, and he's been there a long time. And I believe it's this Friday, Dep, that you will be retiring after a long 34-year career in the fire service. And then I believe it was 1979 that you actually started here as an instructor. He's one of my main fire prevention instructors here. I can't do it without him. But I think I was like 12 in 1979. I mean, not looking now, but I really was 12 back then. So, Deputy Dean Melanson, please.
Get comfortable. Good morning, members of the platform, fire chiefs, fire instructors, firefighters, family, friends, and guests. And of course, Class 273. Thank you all for volunteering to come today and attend this little ceremony. I appreciate it. Congratulations on your graduation and all the hard work that you've put in to get to today. I've been to many graduations here and have watched many recruits stare at that wall behind me while the old guy up front drones on. So let's talk about that wall, and we'll see if I can inspire you to be better firefighters. Number 2, listen up. This is going to be good stuff, okay? That wall behind me is not like any other wall in any fire station in the state, like your fire station. Outside are the people who rely upon you to be ready at a moment's notice to come to their aid. When they need you, they expect you to get it right the first time and every time. You need to be competent in your job without forgetting to show kindness and compassion to those folks who you're serving on what is arguably the worst day of their life. They are represented here today by that big, beautiful American flag behind me. Inside that fire station, inside that wall, are the fire trucks, the gear, all of the equipment that the fire chiefs have provided for you so that you can do a good job. You're represented by the wall itself. You're holding up that flag. Firefighters support the ideals of our country and all of the people in it through our service. Your blocks are being added to that wall today. They're located way up there on the top. We have great expectations for you, but right now the load you carry is limited. As time in your career progresses, we expect that you will work on your block. Class 273, I challenge you to make your block heavier with knowledge gained from training and by gleaning wisdom from your officers and your senior firefighters. I challenge you to harden your block through hands-on application of skills and knowledge. And I challenge you to polish your block by demonstrating passion for your job, showing empathy for those that you serve, and caring for your fellow firefighters. As you meet these challenges, and you will need to do this consistently throughout your entire career, your block will slowly sink down in the wall. You will join great firefighters from your department and others throughout this wonderful state. Those firefighters help support you and the fire service. You know these men and women already. They are the go-to people in your department, the first on the truck, the first to suggest training, the first to help out. We, as your fellow brother and sister firefighters, demand this effort from you, as our lives and the lives of everyone represented by that flag behind me are counting on it. As your experience and passion and knowledge grows, you may decide to join the ranks of those doing specialty work: fire prevention, public education, fire instruction, dive team, tech team, hazmat, or management. This added knowledge and experience will cause your block to sink down even more. At this level, you will be part of the supporting structure of the wall. You will be in the company of truly great men and women like your department's officers and the fire instructors here today. Below them are a select few, past and present members of the fire service, who are the foundation of that wall. It would not stand without them. Dustin Allward, who this fire academy is named for, the marshal and deputy marshal, the director and the deputy director of training, recruit coordinators, Ball and Rizza here today, are just a few of the many people who comprise the foundation of the wall. Let me tell you a little bit about Mr. Ball, Mr. Gelinas, and Mr. Rizza. Every year at the annual awards ceremony, Firefighter of the Year awards, they receive recognition, as do the predecessors of the recruit program before them. even though their names are not mentioned. Every year, firefighters, graduates of this recruit program, make noteworthy rescues and significant contributions to the fire service. These firefighters have the passion, the knowledge, and the skills to do the job well. Do you? I think you do. Because of this recruit program, men like Mr. Ball, Mr. Gelinas, Mr. Rizzer are making a difference and saving lives every day through the firefighters that they've trained and pushed through the recruit program. You have been handed the basic tools to allow you to be that firefighter. Will you be able to live up to the expectations we've set for you, Class 273? I think you will. Class 273, I challenge you to enter the fire service and make a difference. Now enough of the old guy droning on. You need to get graduated so you can return to the important business of doing the job and learning the job. Stay sharp and stay safe. Thank you.
So when he retires on Friday, I get to see him a little more often, correct? Okay, yeah, okay. At this time, I'd like to call upon Recruit Coordinator Dennis Ball to call the roll of today's graduates. Family and friends, please come up here, take your pictures when your graduate comes across. Don't be shy, because he's not. You want to reach down and grab it?
Good morning, guys. Before we start, could I have the veterans, any veterans stand up, please? Any veterans? Any veterans? Thank you for your service. Thank you for your service. Thank you. Any law enforcement officers? Any law enforcement officers? Please stand. You know, there's a lot of banter. There's a lot of banter between the red and the blue, okay? But God bless the blue. God bless the blue, particularly in today's environment. Thank you very much for your service. Good. Let's rock and roll. Let's go. I'd like to call Acting Fire Department Chief Robert Hart to the stage. Graduating firefighter, Jason Nichols. Great job. Be safe. Don't be shy about the pitches, folks. Come on up. Graduating firefighter, Matthew Sealy. Of the Billerica Fire Department, Chief Robert Cole. Graduating firefighter, John Corbett. Of the Bourne Fire Department, Assistant Chief David Cody. And Lieutenant John Robbins, who's the father of graduating firefighter, Nicholas Robbins. between each other, guys. All right. Graduating firefighter, Jonathan Simmons. Good. The Chief of the Devons Fire Department, Chief Joseph LeBlanc. Retired State Trooper, Howard Hunter. Trooper Hunter. He was the father of graduating firefighter Christopher Hunter.
Congratulations, Chris.
Of the East Bridgewater Fire Department, Chief Timothy Harden. Thank you, Chief. Close. I know. Let me kill it. Graduating firefighter, Joseph Judge. Good, very good. Of the Harwich Fire Department, Chief Norman Clark. Give me a break on this one here, all right? Graduating firefighter, Timothy Drukenbrod, right? Wow.
Fire Chief Bill Flynn from Howard.
Okay. Retired Fire Chief Bill Howge. I'm sorry. Of the Hopkinton Fire Department, Chief Stephen Slamman. Graduating All-Star, an All-Star of Class 273, John D. Rivera.
All-star. Congratulations, buddy.
Of the Hyannis Fire Department, Chief Peter Burke. Graduating firefighter, Jeffrey Bourne. Of the Littleton Fire Department, Chief Scott Wazinski. Graduating firefighter, Sean Carlin.
Nice to see you again.
of the Lowell Fire Department, Chief Jeffrey Winwood. Graduating firefighter, Matthew Bahu. Graduating firefighter, Joseph DeLong. Of the Mashpee Fire Department, Chief Thomas Rulo. Graduating firefighter, Brian Lee. Of the North Andover Fire Department, Chief William McCarthy. Graduating firefighter, Dan, with two N's, Nicolosi. Of the Peabody Fire Department, Deputy Chief Richard Nelson. Graduating firefighter, Stephen Chamberlain. Great job, bro. I'd like to ask Deputy Chief Mike Ragucci of the Everett Fire Department to join us. Graduating firefighter, Stephen Lenane. Graduating firefighter, Matthew O'Brien. Of the Revere Fire Department, Chief Christopher Bright. I'm going to kill this one. My Italian grandmother's going to kill me. Great grandmother, off the, whatever. I'm going to try to break it down to syllables, right? He's the man now. All right. Graduating firefighter, Leonard Di Bartolomeo. Oh. Graduating firefighter, Gerard Festa. Graduating firefighter, Eric Gibson. Graduating firefighter, Brian Hartman. We're good. Thank you, Chief. Of the Stoneham Fire Department, Chief Matthew Grafton. Graduating firefighter, Carl Bowditch. Brian Cronin. Graduating firefighter, Brian Cronin. Graduating firefighter, Anthony Luciano. Graduating firefighter, Nicholas Raleigh. All right, retired Chief Joseph Raleigh, the Stow Fire Department. Thank you. Graduating firefighter, Stephen Tanulo. Thanks, Chief. Of the Western Fire Department, Chief David Shaw. Sorry. Cool. Killed that one, brother. Thanks. Graduating firefighter, Sean McGowan. Okay. Graduating firefighter, Kyle Owen. Thanks, Chief. Of the Westwood Fire Department, Chief John Deckers. Thanks, Chief. Graduating firefighter, Mackenzie Wright. Of the Woburn Fire Department, Chief Stephen Adgate, otherwise known as the Woo. Graduating firefighter, and his red hair's getting redder. Sean Courtney. Save the best for last, right? Graduating firefighter, Randy Massinandi. Ladies and gentlemen, class 273.
I'll give him his Prozac later. All right, at this time, it's my pleasure to bring up class spokesman, Len DiBartolomeo. I'm going to get it right. DiBartolomeo.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you all for coming today to see all of us graduate and celebrate with us. The past 10 weeks have been successful thanks to your support at home, dealing with us falling asleep much earlier than usual, doing 5 extra loads of laundry a day, and the constant nightly studying. We also could not be standing here today if it weren't for the many talented instructors we have here at the Academy. With their guidance, they helped us accomplish something that we are all very proud of, and have given us the knowledge and skills to perform our duties above and beyond. I am proud to stand here next to this group of firefighters knowing everything we've accomplished together and everything we're going to achieve in our cities and towns. Class 273 is ready to get out there and make a difference. Thank you all again. At this time, the class treasurer, John Simmons, will present the class plaque.
That was voluntold.
I always wait till they sit down. Would you all please stand for the benediction?
As we begin, I'd like to invite you to another round of applause for these young men and women as they begin their journey. Blessed God, with the echo of rejoicing and good news, the sound of applause and laughter, we have come together, and now it is time to leave this place. With minds filled with understanding, we carry tools to bring hope. With hearts for compassion, we go forth into the communities we serve, remembering that this day does not mark the end of our study, but the beginning of our learning. And so we go forth together, God, in your peace, and give us that special gift that we must all have as we encounter the world in which we live, the gift of courage. We pray this in your holy name. Amen.
Ladies and gentlemen, this concludes today's ceremony. On behalf of Deputy State Fire Marshal Maribel Fornia and the men and women of the Department of Fire Services, I'd like to thank you for joining us today for this very special occasion. We wish each member of Class 273 the best. Be safe, please. I ask that you remain standing for the departure of the official party, followed by the chiefs of the department. Then Lieutenant Mazzola will lead out Class 273. Well done, guys. Well done.